Today a reader, tomorrow a leader. SSET Englishtown.
Teacher again. It is good to see you. So I have today our Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1C, 4 o'clock, Monday, 420's class. And today we are doing reading, and we are doing a lot of reading. So please take out your reading workbooks, Grasshopper on the Road, and Helen Keller, okay? And then let's get started. So the first thing for you to do is to go to myssct.com and see if you can find a vocab quiz. I will upload that with the answers, and you can pause the video and stop to take that. Then let's go to page 57. Okay, so we'll answer the first two questions together, and then you will do this by yourself. Okay, so the first question. In Grasshopper on the Road, what happened first? So, if we are thinking about Grasshopper on the Road, we can think the club. The club is the first story. But what is the very, very first thing in this book? The very first thing is this page. So what happens on this page? So Grasshopper wanted to go on a journey. And then Grasshopper found a road. So he found a road to follow. Okay, and we see in this picture, Grasshopper, he found the road, and he's going to follow the road, and we do not know where the road will go. Okay, the next question, sorry. Okay, what made you want to keep on reading the story to find out how it would end? Okay, so number 2, we have to think, why did we like the story? Why did we want to read the story? Maybe you think, I didn't want to read the story. I only read the story because of SSCT. So then you can think about what things you liked, what things you thought were weird, or what questions did you have about the stories? What things you liked, what things were weird, and what questions did you have? So maybe one thing you thought was weird is animals are talking. Or maybe you want to know, where is Grasshopper going to go? Or maybe you like Grasshopper. Maybe you like the pictures. So think, what did you like about the beginning of the story? Or what was weird about the beginning? And what questions did you have? So for me, I had the question, I wanted to know, my question is, where will Grasshopper go? I wanted to know where Grasshopper would go. I wanted to read the story because I wanted to know where Grasshopper would go. Also, I thought the characters were interesting. I liked the characters. I thought they were weird and a little crazy, but fun crazy, not boring crazy. So I wanted to read the book because I wanted to know where Grasshopper would go, and I thought the characters were interesting. Okay? So write that down, and then I will erase this. Okay? Stop the video if you need to finish writing. Okay, so this part beginning, middle, end, I want you to write for yourself. Make sure we have beginning, middle, and end. Make sure to write 2 or more sentences. 2 or more sentences. 2 or more sentences, all past tense for each part. And for beginning, we can use pages 6 to 24. Middle, we can use pages 25 to 53. And end, we can use pages 54 to the last page, which is 60. Okay, so this is what we want to talk about. 2 or more sentences about these pages in past tense, beginning, middle, and end. So stop the video to write this, and then I will see you on the next page. Okay, so now that you've finished writing, we are going to do pages 58 and 59. So again, these pages I think you can do alone. So stop the video. Stop the video here. Use the words from the box to finish these parts and play the video after we finish. Okay, so stop the video and then we will start again in just a moment. Okay, so stop. Finish 58, 59, and then we will check and move on. So, number 1, my dad went on a journey. A journey is a trip. From Korea to England when he was younger. Number 2, I was holding the candy, but my little brother came and snatched it from my hand. Number 3, at school we made a writing club. We meet every week to write about the school. Number 4, my room is very clean. There is not a speck of dust anywhere. Number 5, tomorrow we are going to celebrate my birthday with a party. 6, I was going to help my mom, but she said, never mind, I can do it myself. 7, when a new store opens, people send wreaths of flowers to the owners. Number 8, the people march down the street together on New Year's Day. Number 9, my friend is very polite. She always says please and thank you. And 10, there was dew on the grass this morning. My shoes got wet when I walked across it. Okay. So please write these down and then we will check the next page. How was this? Easy or hard? Was it easy or very hard? For me, I think this page is a little hard and this page is easy because this one is the same as the book. So if you don't know anything, look in the book and you will find the answers. Okay, so let's start with a cross. A cross, number 1, it is covered with stones and sticks and other nasty things. Number 2, we fly in a circle, number 4, we fly in a circle 6 times. Number 6, it is not polite. It is not nice to eat a person's house. If someone ate my house, I will be very sad. I don't think I will like it. Okay. Number 7, it is a rule. You must. It is a rule. Use this ferry boat to get across the lake. Number 10, Grasshopper wanted to go on a journey. And number 11, he was just about to hop over the puddle. He was 1 second going to hop over the puddle. Just about, almost hopped over, but not yet hopped over the puddle. Okay, down. Number 2, all aboard, crowd Lucille. All aboard. This is what people say on boats. They say all aboard. Number 3, grasshopper can see flowers growing along the side of the road. Number 4, 3 cheers for morning. This is on the sign for the beetle. Cheers for morning. Yay, morning. Number 5, grasshopper saw a group of beetles singing, dancing, and carrying signs. They had signs that said things like 3 cheers for morning. Number 8, grasshopper saw a mushroom going at the edge of the road. It wasn't growing in the middle of the road. No, it was growing at the edge of the road. And number 9, we dream that we are sitting on a sunflower taking a nap. They sleep, and their idea is that they are sitting on the sunflower taking a nap. Okay. So that is Grasshopper finished. I hope you liked Grasshopper. I think it's a very fun book. It is one of my favorites. I like Here, Mouse Tales is my number 1 favorite, and then is Grasshopper. I don't know what is your favorite book, but I hope you liked Grasshopper. So let's now get out Helen Keller, and we will start the new book. Yay! So get out Helen Keller, and let's go in the reading workbook to page 62. Okay, so page 62. We have this page. Let's talk about Helen Keller. So the first one, we have to look at the cover of the book. What is the title of the book? We can see here, Helen Keller, and the Big Storm. That is the title of the book. Do you know who Helen Keller is? Helen Keller was a real person. She can't see or hear. So she is a real person who can't see or hear. I think it would be very difficult, life with not being able to see or hear. Okay, number 2, who is the author of the book? We can see that here at the very bottom. The author of the book is Patricia Lockett. And next question, who drew the pictures? Again, at the bottom, we see illustrated by Diana Magnuson. Okay, number 4, what do we see on the cover of the book? Think about it for a moment. What is on the cover of the book? On the cover of the book, I see a girl. In a yellow dress. What is the girl in the yellow dress doing? She is sitting in a tree. She is sitting in a tree. So, what else do we see in the book? How is the weather? To me, there is a storm. The last thing I want you to think about, how does the girl look? Look at her face. Does she look happy? Does she look sad? How does she look? To me, I think she looks scared. Okay, write this all down, and then I will erase. Okay, finish writing? Stop the video to finish writing. Okay, so the last question, what do you think the book will be about? So think in the brain, look at the picture. A girl, Helen Keller, we know. She can't see, she can't hear. She looks scared. She is in a tree. What will the book be about? Will she sit in the tree all through the storm? Will she fall? Will she get down and walk to her house? What will happen in the book? Think in your head. My idea is Helen Keller will be in a tree in a storm. It will be very dangerous. And then write, I think she will, and write what you think will happen. She will be okay. She will go home. She will fall. What will happen in the book? I think she will, what? I can't write because I know the answer, so I can't write this one. So just you write, okay? Okay, so finish this. Now the next part, I will erase this. I am going to read Helen Keller, and I want you to take out your book and read with me. Let's go to page number 4. Little Helen Keller loved smelling roses and honeysuckle. They grew all around her Alabama home. Most of all, Helen loved playing pranks. When she was sick, she had done her best prank yet. Mama had walked into the kitchen pantry. Quickly, Helen felt for the key. Click! Helen locked Mama inside. Helen didn't always have the chance to take charge like that. Mama and Papa tried hard to understand her, but many times no one knew what she wanted. Helen could get so angry she would kick and hit and fall into a heap. Afterwards, she ran outside. She threw herself onto the cool, comforting grass. The flowers, trees, grass, warm sun, and gentle wind always made Helen feel better. Helen was never punished for her pranks and tantrums. Mr. and Mrs. Keller thought Helen had been punished enough. Their daughter could not hear, see, or talk. But that pantry prank forever changed Helen's life. The Kellers now knew that Helen needed more than they could give her. She needed special lessons from a special teacher. Helen's teacher was Annie Sullivan. She came to live with the Kellers. Helen was not ready to trust the stranger, and she was not ready to give up her pranks. She locked Annie inside her room. This time, Annie hid the key. That prank made Annie see just how clever Helen was. No matter what Helen did, Annie did not give up. Slowly, day by day, she worked with Helen. Annie taught Helen by pressing her fingers into Helen's hand. Annie's fingers spelled out the names of the things Helen loved: grass, flowers, leaves, trees, bugs, butterflies, sun, wind, and rain. In a short time, Helen loved doing her lessons more than doing her pranks. Next page. Soon, the outdoors became Helen's classroom. One summer day, Helen and Annie took a long walk. On their way home, the air grew hot and sticky. Helen and Annie stopped to rest under a wild cherry tree. The tree blocked them from the burning hot sun. Its leaves fanned them with a gentle, cooling breeze. Next page. Helen felt its strong, low branches. They were just right for climbing. Annie and Helen decided to do just that. Sitting high in the tree, they had a resting place to stay cool. It was the perfect spot for a picnic. Annie headed for the house to make lunch. She made Helen promise not to move an inch. Helen wouldn't think of moving. She loved sitting high in that tree. Helen breathed in the wonderful scent of the cherry tree. She stroked its rough bark and smooth green leaves. She let the cooling breeze blanket her. But in seconds, Helen's world turned upside down. The sun disappeared. Helen's face was slapped with a cold, sharp wind. The scent of flowers was gone. Her nose filled with another smell. This one was not sweet. It came up from the deep, dark earth. It told Helen that a storm was near. Helen began to feel the shaking of the leaves. Twigs rained down, scratching her face, arms, and legs. Tree limbs swayed. The wind whipped through the branches. The wind whipped around Helen. The wind tried to rip Helen right out of that tree. Helen grabbed onto the shaking branch. She clung to it with all of her might. Helen sat frozen. She was trapped. She could not see. She could not call for help. She could not hear if help was on the way. Helen had never felt so alone or scared. She couldn't understand how the gentle thing she loved could turn against her. Suddenly, out of the cold, whipping wind, Helen felt a hand. It was a strong, warm hand. It belonged to Annie Sullivan. Helen let go of the branch. She clung to Annie. She let Annie guide her down and out of the tree. Helen learned a great deal that day. She had felt the power of nature. It could turn from gentle to fierce in a few seconds. Helen also learned about the power of friendship. Annie Sullivan would always be there for Helen Keller. Helen Keller and Annie Sullivan were friends last page. Helen Keller and Annie Sullivan were friends all of their lives. Helen went on to become a talented writer who always worked to help others. The end. So finished. This is our new book. What do you think? Is it a good book? So-so book? Do you like it? Not like it? Why? I think I like this book. I like Helen Keller. I think Grasshopper is my favorite book, but I like this book too because it's about friendship. And Helen Keller is a very smart person. She can't see or hear, but she does many amazing things, or did in the past. Okay, so now this page, students, I will write your homework. So if you want to know your homework, you can find your homework under 420 homework at myssat.com. And you need to finish also page 59 or 63. So we're going to finish page 63 on the book. And the other homework you can find here. So page 63, what we are going to do, first one I will show you how to do. So we have a picture of an apple. My apple is a little weird, I'm sorry. So we have 5 words. Hear, see, smell, taste, and touch. Okay, so can we hear an apple? We have to think. Can we hear an apple? No, we can't hear an apple. Can we see an apple? Yes, you can see an apple, so circle. Next one, can you smell an apple? If you smell an apple, what do you think? Can you smell it? I think apples have a little smell, so I will put, You can circle or not circle. I will circle if you think apples smell. Can you taste an apple? Yes, you can taste an apple. It tastes delicious. And the last one, can you touch an apple? Yes, you can touch an apple. It is real. It is a thing. You can touch it. So you're going to do that with everyone. Find what you can hear, see, smell, taste, and touch. Circle the words. And then at the bottom, write how many things we can hear. Maybe we hear guitar or fire. We can write 2 things we hear. How many things we see? 1, 2, 3. Think of all the things you see and write, okay? So that will be your homework. And the lesson today is finished, so I hope you learned something. I will see you soon, and goodbye.
Today a reader, tomorrow a leader. SSET Englishtown.